D-Law, man.
How much this matchup this week, how much being the same ground class as Jefferson, do you kind of follow each other and the rest of the guys in that class because there are so many receivers that came out there? And just your thoughts on him and how he's playing too.
Bro, he's doing things that hasn't been done, in this league, and obviously at the age that we are. And then since he's been in, he's been the best at the position, honestly. The stats prove it. And obviously coming out the week he just had, everyone saw that crazy catch. I'm a big fan of him. There's no hard feelings. It's just, we grinding. We both trying to be the best at the position, and right now he on top, and I'm a fan of it.
How have you and Dak tried to work through the communication issues you guys have had that have led to either incompletions or interceptions a few times?
Obviously, it proves that you can't do anything, just off the muscle. You got to be on the same page as your quarterback, no matter what route you're running, and no matter the stem of the route. So, just being on the same page as him is very important. He has a lot of trust in me to run my route, and I just got to do my end of the part.
On the 2 interceptions, where weren't you on the same page, or what were you seeing on those, and what was he seeing?
There's a couple route adjustments. It wasn't nothing really too crazy. Not like I ran the wrong route. It's just, the angle of departure. It's small things. So I feel like personally, us as quarterback-receiver duo, we for sure can grow. But I like where we're headed.
How much?
Obviously, he missed some time because of the injury, but you guys didn't get any work in the preseason. Are we seeing some of that? Just the need to sort of catch up with each other and just get meaningful reps in?
For sure, most definitely. We worked all off season. Granted, all throughout training camp. But I mean, my man go down for like 6-7 weeks. All that kind of go out the window or start to slip a little bit. So just honestly getting him back in the groove of things. I mean, he's back. It's not like we're behind on anything. It's just getting up to speed on everything. So just.
Reps are important, right, with your
Facts.
quarterback?
Very important.
Since you came into the league, Dak has missed quite a bit of time because of injuries.
Right.
Do you think that has stunted the growth and on the timing between the two?
For sure. Obviously, timing is everything, and it waits for no one. So just obviously not being out there with him for partial of my career, just building that time back in the back end, or when I do have him, is very important. And I'm grateful for every opportunity to be out there with him. And, just blessed overall.
The second interception, when you talk about how y'all ran a similar route in overtime and it worked, how much can you draw from that in terms of the differences and where you go from here?
Like I said, it's small things. And like you said, one play it's a pick, the next play, a big conversion on third down in the overtime. So it's kind of, like I said, small differences that can make a big difference. It's very important that we always on the same, playing field and moving the ball for this offense.
What does it say about your growth, though, that some people on the road at Lambeau might let a pick like that sort of get in their way mentally, but then you walked out of the game 150 yards, 2 touchdowns? What does it say about your mental resilience as you get a little bit more longer in the tooth here in the NFL, that you're able to make that in-game adjustment and still have a good game?
Bad things are going to happen. Everything is, granted, I would love for everything to go in my favor and our favor, but obviously I'm a realist, and I know that it's not going to always be that. And if it is, great game for us, And so when bad things happen, it's just like, well, dang, it happened, We still got to go back out there and go score. So just dwelling on the past is never going to, be better for the future.
How much faith do y'all have that Dak is the guy that, heck, you've lost one game in the last whatever.
Facts.
But that he's the guy that can lead you guys to where you've not been?
How confident am I?
Yeah. Like, what's the feel? Why are you guys so? What does Dak do to engender that belief?
He's a leader. He's been there before. We've all played in the playoff game. Granted, we haven't, won, but they've been first overall in the division. They've had the first round bye. They understand what it feels like to play in the second round. So all experience is everything around these type of times. It's November, late in the season. It's starting to get to crunch time. So everything is important. Knowledge is everything. So you listen to the guys that has the most experience and understand what it takes to come out of the situation victorious.
How much extra time have you guys gotten this week when we talk about the importance of timing into some of those reps?
Very important. Spend a lot of time on it. Everything I feel like is mental at this point because obviously the physical things I feel like we're in tune with. But mentally, once we get on the same page, all 11 or whoever's out there, I feel like it's going to be better for all of us.
CeeDee, when y'all talk about complementary football, you can't keep the other team from running the ball, but the defense has allowed 200-plus rushing yards the last 2 games. How important can an early lead be for y'all in forcing the other team into some passing situations to help the D?
I feel like regardless of the situation, we got to go out there and play complementary football. It's not really pointing anybody out. It's just going out there and handling business. And I feel like as far as getting the plays done, or rather it's defense stopping the run or us getting in the end zone, because at first that was a problem, but now obviously I feel like no one's saying that, saying nothing about that. So once we get the problem fixed, I feel like it'll act like it never happened.
Statistically, that was your.
Was there a level of accountability that you hadn't yet seen this year?
Was there? No. Everyone took blame or fault for the game. There's everything. I mean, everyone in that game felt like they left the play out there. I know for sure I did, regardless of the stats or how they look. I know that I could have played a lot better mentally, physically, and emotionally. So just being out there, just being better for the next following week, we got to go out there and win some more games.
Statistically, that was your best game with the Cowboys. Did you feel it was your best or most impactful game since you've been here, or?
No.
No?
I could be better, for sure.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.